I came across this little gem in my local dollar store. Yes, it is a glass Lazy Susan with the smoothest bearing I have ever seen, or heard, or felt, or for a $3 glass turntable from the dollar store. Now you can see it's not exactly centered. The sound of your wavy 45 or wavy LP on there, for anybody who understands what I just said. But I found this glass. It's glass. Real glass. Musical too. And I thought, hey, that'd be great for making movies. But the glass top, well, it sees underneath, all the way through the backside, which can cause focusing issues with the camera. The camera's always got issues with focus. And this is designed more for putting the camera down here at this level when I'm doing like reviews and stuff, such as, a review of the Samsung Galaxy S5 Active. I can do a little pivot here with my one finger off the screen. Oh, you can't see it. The camera up here, say, shooting video of the thing spinning while I'm talking about it. Handy dandy dandy. It's good for showing things off. So, to combat the fact that it's clear glass, I pondered, thought about what I could put on there. I thought, Mac tack. Eesh. The only place you can get that stuff anymore is the dollar store. I didn't like what they had. So I'm wandering through the craft section in Wally World, and they had sheets. Self-adhesive sheets of, in this case, burlap. Burlap, why not? Doesn't have a pattern that the camera will have trouble focusing on. So I glued that to the top of the glass. I know it's less than perfect, but the thing was all crinkled to begin with, so this side looks good. Oh yeah, look at that. So there's that. Add that to my list of things. Here's another thing. I created this. Let me zoom out on this one. It's big. Zoom out. What the heck is that contraption you're saying? Well, let me tell you what this contraption is. I found it at the Vivi Boutique, the Wonder Store, the Value Village, the Thrift Store, whatever you want to call it. I found it there. It was an LED light. And it was painted this color green. Painted. But I thought, hey, you know what? That's solid glass. Okay, that's like what? Almost a half-inch thick, 3/8 inch thick tempered glass. So I scraped the paint off, and ooh, pretty. You can see right through it. But I liked it because it had this little gooseneck, fine gooseneck, for fine things. Ooh. And I thought, what the heck am I going to do with that? I don't really need any more lights. So I gutted it. I pulled the guts out of it. Yes, I did. This here screws off. Let's see if we can do that. Come over here. It screws off. There was a clear lens on there, and then the light fixture, whole 9 yards. So I kept the lens. Mess inside there. Cut a piece of metal to fit inside the thing there. And now I've got a magnetic holder for things. Oops. I'm totally destroying it here. We have the ring. We have the metal piece. We have the lens. Come on. It's very fiddly to put together. Okay. So then I thought, well, I've got my voice recorder and I've got other lights And I thought, well, okay, this came from the dollar store. This is a power bank. It's a 5 volt 5-volt constant power supply. It's not like a charger thing. It's just it supplies power. It's like a 5-volt battery is what it is. So I stuck that down to the glass on there with some hot melt glue so it's not entirely permanent. And then I took a USB cable, cut it in half, or 2/3, 1/3. You saw inside there the mess. And resoldered it back together after running the wire up through here. Ran the wire up through here. Female in there, male in there. And what I do, plug that in there. Now I've got power on this end for things like this. Like that. Let's give it some zoom here. Zoom, 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 zoom. It's an old USB hub. These are LEDs that came with some electronics that I bought. Voltage regulators and stuff that I bought previously. They were bonus gifts. And what they are USB LEDs. You just throw them into your USB port either way. They work. A little shameless plug here for these guys. D-Rock. They make power supplies and stuff. And I thought, what am I going to do with those? Well, you plug them into the hub. 4-port hub. Stick a magnet on the back. Big honking magnet I found. And you take that. Check my audio here. Okay, still recording. You stick it. See that? Stick it like glue. Plug it in. And as long as your battery pack isn't dead, light, bright light. Now I can use that to illuminate the turntable. Of course, it'll be off the camera, or off screen here, illuminating things. And oh, there's that damn galaxy again. Darned galaxy. And that provides additional illumination for whatever's on the turntable. And when I'm done using that as a light fixture, right, I can unplug it, pull that off, and on my most recent sit-down vlog, kill the power, can't see it, there's a blue LED there that lights up when it's providing juice. Take away a load and it'll go away, blink it's off. Now what I did on my latest sit-down vlog, I stuck my voice recorder to that and articulated it in such a way so it was pointing at me to talk to it. So that's what that's all about. That was rather ingenious, but you know, not to toot my own horn or anything. That's that device. More for doing reviews and stuff and find stuff on the turntable. Oop, sorry, didn't mean to make you seasick. So that's that. Now, as you'll notice here, I'm not using this voice recorder. I am using my other rigging with the Sony voice recorder. I'm hearing a hissing sound, but I think that's background noise from the fan. Here's the rigging I'm using right now. Let go. See, I'm using this rigging. And it's still recording. Quite the rigmarole that is. I think I've added to it since the last time I talked to you about it. Battery pack, there's a 9-volt battery in there with a voltage regulator. Brings it down to 5 volts to power the headphone, the Turtle Beach headphone headset. And there's another one of those power banks. I mean, they were cheap at the buck store, like $3, and they're really good. On here is a retractable cord, so that when the battery in this starts to falter, I can plug it in. It'll run off the USB. 5 volts. And it's also a good emergency backup in case this battery dies for the headphones, the headset. So that's that rigging. Looks big and clunky, but you know, it works. This is what I'm recording the audio with right now as we speak. So there's an update on that rigging. Continuing on here. Oh, I keep hitting my volume thing here. Sound keeps changing. Hello? Okay. This is the weatherproof case for my SJ Cam. SJ4000 Action Cam GoPro clone thing. Woo. This is the rigging I put on my bike. I clamp it to the down tube, as it's called, the one that goes between the steering and the crank. I bolt it on there. See, it's got the right angle and everything for that. Because it's such a wide angle lens, I can't not get parts of the bike in the video. So you'll see brake lines, and I think up in the top corner you'll even see my hand hitting the brakes. So there's that rigging. Because the down tube on my new bike is so much larger, fatter, than the one on my other bike, the old bike, what I had to do, these screws here, bolts, used to have a long tail on it like this. But I needed the extra size, so I cut it down. Cut them both down. Now it fits the tube. I've got rubber strips to stick in there, clamp to the frame, jam the camera in there. The audio is terrible off the camera when it's inside this case, but it's weatherproof. It don't get wet or dusty or anything like that. So that's what that rigging is all about. As the weather gets nicer, I'll be out doing more mobile vlogs on my bicycle. There's that rigging. This rigging clamps on the handlebar, and in here I put my my phone. My phone is a monitor, just like that, for the Action Cam, because the Action Cam has a built-in web server, has its own Wi-Fi. I can connect this to there, and I can see what the camera is seeing. I can tell when the camera is shut off. I can control the camera from my phone, from the app on the phone. So that rigging clamps onto my handlebar. But I try not to use my main phone for that kind of stuff in case something happens. So that's what that's all about. All kinds of rigging for all kinds of things, all video related. So that's an update, mini update on my equipment used for making videos. I just need to start making videos. I need to find something to make videos of. I'll do a review of that, I guess, since I've told you a few things about it already. And, well, I just did a review of that. It's kind of large. And there's this rigging too now. So there you have it, my latest update. I can't think of anything else to show you. This will be it for now. So there you have it. Mini update.